in American politics, I would argue one of the most important. I understand, probably not you guys, but I understand many people will scoff at this and say, oh, that's ridiculous. There are so many bigger issues, but it's a huge issue, all right? When you're talking about, at a minimum, 500,000 Americans losing their lives every year, almost entirely due to people being selfish and not wanting to inconvenience themselves and deciding that taking a life is okay because it makes things easier for them. Yeah, I would say it's a pretty big issue. There might have been a future Thomas Edison who might be gone today because of this. And that is not a diminishes the value of many other people. The point is, we have probably stifled much of human progress simply because of this barbaric that we allow in our great nation. With all that being said, guys, let's get into the video. It's going to be a lot of fun. But first, do me a big favor here. Like our video and share it around so you can bring us this great hard-hitting content. As always, everybody, I'm your host.
Hey, sorry for interrupting. Isn't that annoying? What if I told you there was a way to get rid of ads like this forever? It's called Pi, and if that sounds familiar to you, it's probably because...
I'm your host, Darian, and this is Resist the Mainstream.
Hey Charlie, how you doing? I just wanted to reiterate. I think it's good that you're on campus. I think dialogue and discourse is sort of the only way we move forward in a society. So before I ask my question, I just wanted to know your stance on abortion.
Life begins at conception, and that life should be protected.
So, sure. A little bit about myself. I'm a first-generation immigrant to America.
Welcome.
I come from India, and in a lot of ways, considering civil rights and civil liberties, I think our constitutions speak the same. We believe in giving people the power. Regarding abortion in America, and you and I can disagree about when life begins, and frankly, I don't care when you think life begins. But taking a woman's right from her to choose what she wants to do with her body, when you go around campuses with the Live Free banner, how...
Guys, please, I warned you about this. Be respectful. Please continue.
When you tour around with a Live Free banner, you are taking one of the most essential freedoms of a person from them. And how do you respond to that?
Yeah, the baby is not free if it's murdered.
I love that little Charlie Kirk nod and smile at the end, too. Great.
So, every human being deserves a right to live free. And therefore, stronger, more developed people should use their power to protect the preborn so that they're able to live. But please respond.
So my interpretation of when life begins and what life is the experiences that people live through. It's not a burden to bring a child into this world when a parent or a single mother or an expecting mother is not ready. I don't think it does society any good. I don't have any religious baggage to support a pro-life sort of stance, but how do you think society can in any way benefit from bringing a child into this world who has no one to look after, who doesn't have soldiers to look after?
If you were to guess, I don't want to put you too much, you're coming from a good place. How many abortions do you think there are in America every year? What do you think?
Gary's part-time MBA program gave me the flexibility to manage my full-time job and my personal life. I really...
Go 20,000.
Yeah, about 1 million.
Right.
1 million abortions. So everyone understands the scale of what's happening, and that's okay. How many people are currently on the adoption waiting list in America?
You can go ahead.
2 million. So there's twice as many people waiting to adopt an abortion every year. So the idea of an unwanted pregnancy is not true. Is that there's 2 million families waiting to adopt right now. Does that make